What's up, Chad? It's your boy, Chad Ronius here. I'm here with you today with some new information coming out about Apex Legends. If you guys don't know what's going on with Apex Legends, a few days ago they canceled a single-player Apex Legends / Titanfall universe game, and they also are sunsetting the mobile game. So that means if you bought anything during the mobile game, if you played it, all your skins, all your progress, gone. So, like on Reddit, there's a post right here that's been made from 8 days ago. It says Apex Legends Mobile is shutting down. It says that we've made the painful decision to sunset Apex Legends Mobile. This decision does not come with ease. Factors beyond our control have prevented us from maintaining the high quality experience our content and content that our players deserve. Which, let's be honest, Apex Legends when it first released was actually, I believe, a lot better than it is now, because now there's only just collection events and just a bunch of reskins, and that's it. So as a result, the game will sunset on May 1st, 2023 at 4 AM PDT, after which it will be no longer playable. Our gratitude to our players and teams for joining us on Apex Legends Mobile, even if it was for a short while, is unending from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you. So this game hasn't even lasted a year before they decided to actually shut down the game. So the game reportedly made $40 million, which is about a third of what Call of Duty made in the first year, and that wasn't enough. Like, it just wasn't enough money for EA. And then the people who decided to put in money to Apex Legends Mobile, it just sucks to be them. They're going to be losing out on cash. Like, all the stuff they put in there, all the skins that they bought, all the heroes that they bought, all gone. They're not going to have a lick of that to even say that they had it. And it's not even going to be transferred to Apex Legends proper. In Season 16, what they have right here as well, they also are releasing, they're releasing a new event, but thing is, they're finally releasing Team Deathmatch, which a lot of people have been asking for. And they've been asking for it for a while, and in turn of releasing Team Deathmatch, they are taking away arenas. So they're taking away another one of the game modes that a lot of people have been asking for, or that a lot of people like, because arenas is a pretty popular game mode, and now they're replacing with Team Deathmatch. So why can't they just have both of those game modes together? I mean, Apex Legends is a really popular game, and it's making a shit ton of money. Why can't these guys just have, you know, both game modes at once? I'm pretty sure there's plenty of people that are playing the game, and it's not going to fracture the player base up like that much. I mean, I don't have all the numbers in like that, but from what I've seen, like, no matter what time you play, it's going to be full whenever you try and join a match. You're just in a match instantly. There's no problem with it. I mean, I don't see why you have to take away arenas. But that's just whatever. They're also not releasing a new hero on Season 16, and they're just focusing on balancing the classes. So I know they shut down the mobile game and then the actual single-player game, so maybe they can try and get that manpower that they already freed up from the mobile game and the single-player game and put it back into Apex Legends proper, and instead of just having, like, you know, lackluster game modes and having lackluster collection events, maybe they can actually start making pretty good limited time matches again. And then also, even though they're not releasing a hero for Season 16, they could at least transfer one or two of the heroes that were on Apex Legends Mobile and move it to Apex Legends proper, instead of just letting it die on there. They had Fade and they had Rhapsody. Fade could be balanced for computer gameplay styles, and then Rhapsody would just be a really wonderful addition for the support classes, because there's only two support classes right now. I mean, Season 16, Gibby and Newcastle are going to count as support, but let's be honest, there's only two proper support classes right now. They could definitely have a third support class that actually heals people up. But yeah, no, without the heroes being released, they're just focusing on the class reworks and stuff like that. But I think they could actually just release another hero from just Apex Legends Mobile, no problem, and then I think that would be fine. But actually, just to go back to the single-player game that got canceled, it's called Titanfall Legends, but it's like supposed to be a mix between Apex Legends and Titanfall, since Apex Legends is one of the more popular titles compared to Titanfall, so that's why they're saying it's in the Apex Legends universe, just to actually put it out there and make it more popular, you have more brand recognition. But it used to be, like, it's actually just a mix, so you'd be playing as Blisk, as the actual character, and then you'd be meeting a bunch of the legends from Apex Legends, and you'd be going deeper into their backstory, and then you'd be playing with a Titan BT. And I personally am a really big fan of Titanfall. I thought that Apex Legends and Titanfall were pretty popular, or at least popular enough, making enough money to actually just risk having a spin-off pretty much. So I'm going to be reading you the article right here from Bloomberg. It says that Electronic Arts Inc. canceled the game that based on the popular Apex Legends and Titanfall franchises, according to 3 people familiar with the matter. The game, which hadn't been publicly announced, was in production at the EA developer Respawn Entertainment. On Tuesday, EA, one of the world's biggest video game publishers, gave a disappointing outlook for revenue in the current quarter. So, of course, it's always going to be money with EA. They're going to just try and milk out as much cash from the players with the least amount of content possible. So if they don't have to spend money to make new content, they're not going to. The company said that it was canceling the Apex Legends mobile game, as well as a mobile version of Battlefield, and shuttered Industrial Toys, the studio behind it. So yeah, and then EA is also just killing off a few more companies as well. EA has pretty much just a graveyard of companies that they milk and they kill, and they put them in the graveyard. There's a little list that I'll be showing you real quick on the screen, just to show you guys what I'm talking about. But EA also delayed the highly anticipated Star Wars Jedi Survivor, another title in development at Respawn. Management informed that the unnamed games team of about 50 people that EA will try to find positions for them within the company. Anyone who can't be placed will be given severance packages and laid off. According to the people familiar with the matter, who asked to speak anonymously because they were not authorized to speak to the press, an EA spokesperson declined to commit. The canceled project, codenamed TFL or Titanfall Legends, was a single-player game set in the universe shared by Apex Legends and the Titanfall games. It was directed by veteran designer Mohamed Alavi until he left the company in early 2022. Although the game hadn't been advertised, EA had hinted at it several times. So that's the thing. They've been just talking about how there's a single-player Apex Legends universe game going to be coming out, and they just can't commit. But then they just can't deliver. If it doesn't make all the money in the world, it'll still make money, but if it doesn't make all the money in the world, they're not going to go for it. Fans have been clamoring for a new single-player entry with the critically acclaimed Titanfall series for several years. The most recent entry, Titanfall 2, came out 2016 to rave reviews. A planned third game morphed into Apex Legends, a battle royale multiplayer title set in the same universe that has become one of EA's most successful games, earning more than $2 billion. Respawn, one of EA's most prolific video game developers, continues to update Apex Legends and is also working on the multiple Star Wars games in addition to Jedi Survivor. But yeah, honestly, in Apex Legends, they're barely updating it. There's still a bunch of issues as well. There's audio issues, no registration issues, server issues. The game's just 20-tick server, so even when you hide behind cover, you still get shot. All that good stuff that people have been complaining about. It's just, they could definitely improve on the game, especially now they have, freed up manpower. They should be able to start pumping out content, pumping out fixes like nobody's business. These guys are competent. I know when the game first released, it was a blast to play, and then they just started degrading. There's just a bunch of connection issues. There's just a bunch of hackers is what we've been playing the game that don't really, it feels like nothing really happens because it's a free-to-play game, so if they get banned, they can just join in and they just do their own thing again because they don't spend any cash. There's a bunch of smurfs. There's just a bunch of issues with the game, but I still think it's a pretty decent game, but it's just marred with just a few things that could honestly be fixed. Either way, guys, this is me just going off on a rant, just talking about whatever. I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll be talking to you guys later.